Howdy, it's Uncle Paul, and I'm going to make an improvement to my titanium mug. So trials offer an enduring faith that leads to eternal salvation. Now, point number 2, don't panic. This is a 2-point sermon, and this is much shorter. So point number 2, what can trials do for you? Number 2, trials offer exceeding joy. Trials offer exceeding joy. Well, I really enjoyed Sunday. That little clip right there. I had been preaching. They didn't know how many points I had to my sermon. And I think I'd been preaching nearly 20 minutes before I said point 2. And so I thought before someone had a heart attack, I'd better explain that. But anyway, it was a good day. It's been a long time since I've preached and taught Bible class and all that on a Sunday, so it was really nice. And get to do it next week as well, same place. The preacher's going to be gone. And a while back, you may remember toward the end of last year, and I'd pointed out that I was making the commitment to prepare myself to, because I used to be a full-time preacher for about 10 years, quite a few years ago, and but I wanted to be able to substitute preach, fill-in preach, and so I've been just now started. This is my first time since I've decided to do that. So. So today's Tuesday, and I've got to work this afternoon up at the school. But yesterday, I went to the Bell County Historical Commission meeting, their monthly meeting. Now, I used to be a member of that commission. And so, the courthouse there, we meet in the courthouse, and that's just, and there's a newer courthouse that's kind of out in the country, but that was the third courthouse that the county built in approximately 1884, 85, and built in the Renaissance Revival style, and out of Texas limestone, and just really, really beautiful, and it's really nice inside, and so it's a great place to meet. And the original, in 1851, the original courthouse on that spot was a 2-room cabin. So in 30 or so years, there was a big jump, a big difference, big improvement. But anyway, I enjoyed being on that commission. But there were certain reasons why I eventually resigned. But right before I went on my hike, an attempt to thru hike in 2017, that first time, I had done a lot of research on a particular topic, historical topic here in the county, and so I took this box to him and I said, look, I didn't know how long it's going to be gone, and I said, I may die out on the trail, and I want to put all this research that I've done in your hands, so someday it might be useful to somebody. So I got that last night, but I also wanted to rejoin the commission. The state of Texas has the Texas Historical Commission, and then every county that meets the requirements can have under that umbrella have their county historical commission, in this case Bell County, and so I kind of have to take some time here, go to the meetings and do some necessary things for the commissioner's court to put me back on this commission. So I just felt the urge to do that, and that's why I wanted to get this information, this research I did. I'm ready to get back into doing that, and maybe write another little history book of part of the history of this county. So anyway, I enjoyed that. Looking forward to it. Now, a couple of weeks ago, I told you guys how I was going to take this MSR titanium mug with the lid here as part of my cooking kit and get rid of that GSI pot because it was a little bit heavier. So one of the things I'd mentioned was how these handles here get very hot after you put something on to boil. And so after that video a couple weeks ago, one of my subscribers, Lost Again, had mentioned this product right here, Plasti-dip, and I think that's what it was before, the video that I'd seen before. So instead of having to mess with a handkerchief to grab those handles, I'm going to go ahead and put some of this Plasti-dip on these handles, as well as the little handle for the lid here. So I'm going to get all that set up. Well, it smells like lacquer thinner or paint, and the instructions say not to shake the can, but to stir it. And the only thing I really have to stir it is this straw that I got from in the house. It's a big thick straw, and I've cleaned the handles already and the handle of that as well. And so I'm going to pour it in here after I stir it, and hope not to pass out, hope not to get it all over the place. Okay. Now shaking it would cause bubbles, and you don't want bubbles in it. And there's just enough in that can to get, I think, high enough in this little cheap plastic container. Don't tell my sister-in-law that I'm using it, but I did make a little bit of a mess here. But anyway, so I'm going to dip it in per the instructions. Okay, I put the lid here between a couple of candles. They were the exact same height, and so I needed to set it with the handle down. And so I've got that. I'm going to have to do another after a while. I'm going to have to dip them again, another coat. But I tell you what, this stuff right here, if I could mask the smell of this, if I put that in the kitchen and put a bag of chips right there by it, somebody would be sticking a chip in that and taking a bite within 1 or 2 minutes. I guarantee it, you know. But, you know, Uncle Paul doesn't do that. He wouldn't do that kind of thing. All right, now I'll come back in a while. Okay, well, it's been a few hours later. It's Saturday, and I kind of waited late in the week. It's been a busy week to start this project, to really be able to show you guys, I guess, because it's supposed to sit for quite a few hours. But I put 3 coats on it, and it says to wait at least 30 minutes between each one. I waited longer than that. But, you know, there it is. You know, it doesn't look pretty right now. I mean, I'll be able to kind of trim it up, shape it up a little bit, but it's not bad. I think that's going to work. It'll suit my purposes, I think, and keep my fingers from scalding. And also on the lid here, if you see that, it didn't dip down in there quite as much, but hey, you know, that's better than what it was. So I'm happy with that, and I can't wait to try it out and see how well it works. Good Sunday morning. Well, once again, don't have a lot of time because I'm going to go preach again this morning, so let's go get on the scale. Well, last week, the little weight was on 10.5, and the big one was on 200. And so this morning, when I got on the scale, the little weight had to be pushed to the right, which is the wrong way. And just a smidgen, I went ahead and moved it up to 11, half a pound, showing half a pound gain. I don't think it was quite that much. It's hard to tell on this scale, but that's what we're looking at for this week, a half a pound gain. Well, I'm not thrilled about that, for sure, but I don't have time to make excuses this morning because I'm in a hurry. I've got to go. But, you know, I've been doing real well. I've been losing it slowly, like really is my plan, and I think, I'll have better success that way. And, you know, this is going to be a new week. And I'll try my best and try and do better. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you next week. Hopefully a better week.